comes to using your iPhone with a projector, the experience is usually disappointing. You get a fancy new projector, you're all excited to mirror your iPhone on a huge screen, and the first time you try, you're hit with lag, black screens, or that dreaded message that says, "This video can't be played while screen mirroring." It's frustrating, especially when you've just spent hundreds of dollars. And if you've ever tried dealing with HDMI adapters, lightning connectors, or third-party apps that promise smooth mirroring but never deliver, you know how messy it gets. The truth is, most projectors, even expensive ones, still struggle with something as basic as iPhone mirroring. And that's why the question keeps popping up: what's the best projector for iPhone screen mirroring? Now here's the catch. A lot of people assume that the answer is to just buy the most expensive projector available, but bigger price doesn't always equal better experience. In fact, many high-end models are designed for boardrooms or home theaters, where the assumption is you'll connect a laptop or a Blu-ray player, not an iPhone. That's where the gap exists. iPhone users don't want bulky projectors with complicated menus and setups. They want a simple, reliable, pocket-sized solution that just works. And that's exactly why the SimpliFi-Tech Cinex mini projector exists. The beauty of Cinex lies in its simplicity. It's small enough to fit in your pocket, but powerful enough to throw a 120-inch screen on any wall. And when it comes to iPhone mirroring, it's not just a half-baked feature, it's built for it. You literally swipe down on your iPhone, hit screen mirroring, and select Cinex. No cables, no adapters, no separate Wi-Fi needed. That last part is a big deal because most projectors force you to connect both devices on the same Wi-Fi network. But what if you're traveling, or outdoors, or just don't have reliable Wi-Fi? Cinex solves that by creating its own hotspot, so your iPhone can connect directly. That means you can mirror anywhere: your dorm room, your backyard, even a tent while camping. Imagine watching your favorite Netflix show under the stars, straight from your iPhone, with zero extra setup. And speaking of Netflix, let's address the elephant in the room. Most people find out the hard way that not all mirroring is equal. With cheaper projectors, the second you try to mirror Netflix, Prime Video, or Disney+, the video disappears because of DRM restrictions. You're left with audio playing but no picture. It's one of the most annoying limitations. The SimpliFi-Tech Cinex mini projector doesn't leave you stuck there. Not only can it mirror your iPhone smoothly, but because it runs Android 11, you can install apps like Netflix, YouTube, Prime Video, or even Disney Plus directly on the projector. This means you're not limited to just mirroring, you have flexibility. Want to mirror your iPhone? Done. Want to free up your iPhone and let Cinex handle the streaming? Also done. It's basically like carrying a smart TV in your pocket. What I also love about the Cinex is that it doesn't force you into one lifestyle box. It adapts to different needs. For students, it's the perfect dorm projector: cheap, compact, and instantly compatible with an iPhone. For families, it's a lifesaver when kids want cartoons or YouTube videos without hogging the main TV. For travelers, it becomes a pocket cinema that works in hotel rooms, Airbnbs, or even outdoors. And for professionals, it's an underrated presentation tool. Instead of fumbling with laptops and projectors in a boardroom, you can literally mirror your iPhone slides onto the wall in seconds. One device, endless possibilities. Now let's compare this to the so-called alternatives. You could buy a $500 Nebula, BenQ, or XGMI projector and still end up frustrated by compatibility issues. Or you could mess around with Apple TV and carry yet another device just to mirror your phone. Or you could keep relying on HDMI adapters, which are not only annoying to use, but also limit your freedom because you're literally tethered to the projector. None of that feels 2025 ready. The SimpliFi-Tech Cinex mini projector cuts through all of this nonsense. It's lightweight, wireless, and purpose-built for iPhone mirroring in a way that feels smooth, effortless, and modern. The best part? Cinex doesn't ask you to compromise. You get a bright projection, auto keystone correction, wireless mirroring, app support, and a footprint so small you can slide it in your backpack or even your pocket. And here's where it becomes a no-brainer. While other projectors cost $500, $1,000, or even more, Cinex comes in at under $100 on sale. So you're basically getting a projector that feels like a premium solution without burning your wallet. And because it's portable, you're not locked into using it in one space, it goes wherever you do. So if you're sitting here, still Googling best projector for iPhone screen mirroring, let me save you the trouble. The Simplify Tech Cinex Mini Projector is hands down the smartest choice you can make right now. It solves the lag, the DRM issues, the adapter mess, the Wi-Fi dependency, and it does all that while being pocket-sized and affordable. If you're serious about taking your iPhone content beyond that tiny 6-inch screen and making it cinematic without the headaches, this is the answer. I'll leave the link in the description. Check it out while it's still available, because Cinex has been selling out fast. Once you've tried it, you'll realize why no other projector makes sense for iPhone mirroring in 2025.